What's up, guys? Welcome to Field Series Review. Today we're going to shed some light on one of the most asked questions that I see online. Should I size up? Okay, everybody, so I've been wanting to make this video for a while because I see this question over and over and over again online. So I'm going to dive into it a little bit. I'm going to give you guys some measurements. I'm going to show you guys a few things with these products combined. And the question that always comes up online is, should I size up? SITKA is made for layering. If I buy a large in this base layer and a large in this mid layer, should I buy an extra large in the outer layer to give room for the mid layer? The answer is no. No, you should not. SITKA is designed for your things to be layered together. So I have two systems, or two upper body systems here. I'll discuss some of the lower body systems, but I'm going to show two upper body systems, one from whitetail, one from the waterfowl line. These are two very popular systems, and I'm going to show you these three items, one for whitetail, one for waterfowl together, and I'm going to go over some measurements that I did of each one of the items to show that they're actually designed and made to have these pieces go together. All right, guys, so first we're going to start off in the whitetail line. This is one of the most popular systems to date in the whitetail line. This got very popular a couple of years ago when one of these jackets was released. So this system is going to be the Fanatic hoodie, the Celsius midi, and the Stratus jacket. These three put together are going to get you well down into the low 30s, high 20s. This is a very versatile system. If you don't want the Stratus jacket, you just want the Celsius midi, you can go Fanatic hoodie, Celsius midi into the mid 30s. The wind starts picking up, it gets a little cooler, you throw the Stratus jacket on top of it. It's extremely versatile. It's very, very popular. So that's why we're going to look at it. So should you size up in any of these items? I'm 6'2" or 6'1", 6'2", 205 pounds. I wear an extra large in everything, and I have an extra large in all three of these items. So I'm going to show you how all three of them fit, and I did a little bit of measuring, and I'm going to let you know about any differencing in the sizes. So first things first, the Fanatic hoodie is a next to skin piece, so it's going to fit a little tighter in the forearms. It's got a bunch of features. You can check out the review on my channel, but it has the thumb loops for layering. So we'll go ahead and everything with the thumb loops, and we'll go ahead and put on our mid layer, which is going to be the Celsius midi. I have a full review for the Celsius midi on my page as well. Get this guy zipped up. So I still have my hands through the thumb loops. I'll go ahead and take those off and pull everything in from the Fanatic hoodie, because now I don't need the thumb loops from the Fanatic hoodie. Now the Fanatic hoodie is going to be cut a little bit longer in the arms because it's supposed to come all the way out past your knuckle line. It's got mittens built in, but it's not super tight. It's not like Under Armour tight, but it's definitely form-fitting. Now the Celsius midi goes on over top of that. It too is going to have thumb loops designed for you to put your thumbs through. You have some coverage over your knuckles. This is going to make it for you to be able to layer underneath another jacket. So here we get to a little bit of measurement differences. So on the Celsius midi, I did these measurements myself. Sorry, I'm not a seamstress, but I found that when you went from the armpit down to the cuff line, armpit to the cuff line here, in this extra large, you are at 23 inches, which is just about right. 23 inches from the cuff line all the way to the armpit. And then across from armpit to armpit, across here, we're at about 23 to 24 inches. So that's in the chest. Now this does have a draw cord for you to adjust it. So now we're going to put on our outer piece. This is the Celsius jacket. This is the Stratus jacket, and this is also in an extra large. Now, the Stratus does not have any thumb loops because you're not layering over the Stratus. It does have some elastic right here where your thumb is to make it easy for you to layer your other jackets underneath it. okay, right there in the cuffs. Now it doesn't cinch down on the forearms as tight as the Celsius Midi does. So it allows you for that layering. So we said from armpit to cuff on the Celsius Midi was about 23 inches. The armpit to the cuff on the Stratus is actually going to be about 24 inches. So you're going to get about another inch there for the layering. And then across the chest, we said that it was about 23 to 24 inches. On the Stratus, we're going to be between 25 and 26 inches. So you can see what I'm getting at here. This is an extra large, but it's not cut exactly the same. You're going to have a little bit more length in the arms. You're going to have a little bit more width up here in the chest, and it has draw cords at the bottom for you to adjust. But you can see I have full range of motion. I don't look like the Michelin Man. I don't look like the kid from the Christmas Story. These are all extra large items that I have on. No need to go up. They fit perfectly fine. Nothing wrong with my draw cycle. Reach things perfectly fine. My hand goes over my head. Right up. Fits great, staying with the same size. All right, guys, so now we're switching over to the waterfowl line, and we're going to look at layering another very, very popular system from the waterfowl line. These objects are all very similar to what we just looked at in the whitetail line. You're going to have a heavyweight hoodie, which is essentially a Fanatic hoodie, which is just not quite as aggressive with the mittens and the face mask and the kangaroo pockets. It's more of a scaled down version, but it's still very warm, gets the job done. Fits great, still has the thumb loops for the layering. Our mid layer is going to be a duck oven. Which has a lot of similarities of the Celsius jacket we already looked at, except for the duck oven is windproof on the outside. It's a little thicker. It can be worn more as an outer layer. I mean, this thing is awesome. But it's very similar in the way that it has the thumb loops as well with the knuckle coverage. It has the Permaloft insulation from about mid-chest up, but it's designed to give you good warmth and be worn as an outer, but also a lot of people use it as a mid-layer. This is definitely my go-to when it gets cold. If I'm in a field, I'll stick with this. As soon as I get near water, I'm going with my outer layer, which is the Delta wading jacket. Now, just like our outer layer over in the whitetail line, there are no thumb loops on the Delta wading jacket. It is designed to be strictly worn as an outer layer. It's windproof, but it's also 100% waterproof since it's from the waterfowl line. Now, there are some sizing differences that were made between the duck oven, your mid layer, and the Delta wading jacket. So for the Delta wading jacket, we're going to go armpit to cuff are going to be 26 inches. So from armpit all the way out to the cuff here, stopping right in here, we're at 26 inches. The duck oven was at 25 inches. So you're like we talked about before, you're gaining an inch. So you don't have to buy a whole nother size up. You can stick with your same size. These are all extra large items, just like in my whitetail line, and they all go together perfectly. SITKA, like I said before, has designed this stuff to layer, so you don't have to do the work. They've done the work for you in the design and preparation, so you buy your natural size and they will take care of everything else. Another interesting, across the chest here, we're at about 26 inches on the extra large Delta wading jacket and about 25 inches on the duck oven. Now, I measured the duck oven from the outside. Now, it has a lot of insulation that comes inside, so it is going to have a little bit, it definitely has a, not a tight feel at all, but it's definitely not loose. It fits like a mid layer. It's supposed to be kind of close to your body, and that way you have full mobility. Gun can come up perfectly fine, reach things, pull things down. So my jackets aren't riding up. I can easily fit my hands into my pockets. I don't look super puffy. I don't look like I got on 19 layers. I will wear this right here down into the 20s with no problem whatsoever. This is a very, very popular system, and it is designed for it all to fit together, and Sitka is taking care of the design work. You just got to buy your natural size. All right, guys, so we're going to touch really briefly on the lower half of your body, your pants. And Sitka's done us a favor this year, and they've released the Equinox midi pants for the whitetail line, which is the exact same pant as the gradient pant from the waterfowl line. And the way that the Stratus bibs and the way that the Hudson bibs are cut are identical. So we're taking two very, very popular systems from both lines and being able to kind of compare them together. Just a couple of quick things. Look at the sizing chart, because when you're looking at pant sizing that's large, extra large, that type of thing, you do need to look at the sizing chart and go by what you wear. I'm a 36 in the waist, about a 32-inch inseam. I wear an extra large, does great for me. I wear an extra large in the Celsius or Equinox mini pants and the gradient pants. They fit me great. In the waist, I have plenty of room to layer under them with like a core heavyweight. Bottoms, no issues. They're about a 32-inch inseam. The extra large Stratus bibs and Hudson bibs actually have about a 33-inch inseam. So you get about another inch, just like we talked about in the upper half. Still an extra large, but Sitka has designed it so that you get a little bit extra coverage and you can layer under there comfortably. Never had any issues. Go with your natural sizes. Don't layer up. Don't size up for layering. The one caveat that I'm going to say for all of this is when you are looking at pants that have a true size listed beside them, like a back 40 pant where you've got 32s, 34s, 36s, I think I have like a 37. If you're a tweener, like me, I'm more of like a 35, but I always go at least a 36. If when in doubt, when it comes to true sizing pants with Sitka, when in doubt, go up a size. I normally wear a 36. I bought 36 in territory shorts, and the way they were cut, I had to go up to a 37 just so I had room enough in the crotch to move around. So I usually get a 36, at least a 36, maybe a 37 in most of my pants. But if it's a true size pair of pants and you're kind of on the fence about should I get a 34 or 36, definitely go high. Definitely go a little bit high. They are cut a little bit. I feel like they're cut a little bit tighter. So if you're on the fence about a true size pair of pants, definitely go for a little bit higher. All right, guys, thanks for stopping by. Hope you enjoyed the video on should I be sizing up. The answer in most cases is no, but when in doubt, go ahead and give Sitka's customer service a call. Just to remind you, we're still doing our Dixie Falco Pacific Falco hat giveaway. All you have to do is be a subscriber to the channel, like the video, comment down below with the state in which you are from. We'll pick a winner each week and we'll contact you through the channel. Be sure to hit us up on Facebook, Instagram. Let me know what you guys think of the video in the comment section. Hit me up on social media, and we'll see you guys next time.